This one you have to eat. You drink now.
It's
And
that
then
number one 2002 also.
Nina is and Gary is and Roy is independently. I thought you
But I
were.
mean, in this tasting, did the majority vote for that as number one?
The majority. This is the third set. Things are getting crazy in here. That's the La Sol, the Craigie Range Syrah 07.
of course.
So far is the wine of the night. Planeta 08 Syrah from Sicily. And then the Corg's Guard Napa Cabin, Napa Shiraz 7. Really nice. For all the people who didn't come tonight.
Hey, you know the thing with the dovetail is corks.
Exactly. 05.
What do you got, Nina? Show us your goods.
Whiskey, green up, 05.
05. Okay.
I was right. It's so the wine of the night. It's a
What is it?
Shiraz.
The Rockford Shiraz! No! What vintage?
Which one?
What vintage?
98.
98.
That's my wine of the night.
The wine of the night.
Yeah.
Okay, mine's going to be 98 Rockford because it's spectacular, it's ground moving, it's so special. Yeah.
It is.
Phil, what's yours?
99 Rock.
99 Rockford. Alright.
Closely followed by
Odin's Honor 02.
There is no closely followed by.
Roy?
No, Matt.
Matt said Odin's 02.
Odin. Viking.
Viking Odin's.
Odin's.
Command 05. 2 votes for Command.
And I brought the 98 and I've drunk it, so I've drunk it twice now in like a month. And
It's spectacular.
it's fantastic wine, but
My only sadness is I don't have any more 05.
I do.
Command. Do you?
Roy's.
Yeah, party at Roy's.
Actually, I've got both the 98 and the 96 as well.
Whoa!
We should do that.
Yeah, come on.
Rockford.
Rockford. Oh, sorry, I'm filming. Sorry.
oh yeah.
98 Rockford.
98 Rockford, I'm with you.
98 Rockford.
Mark, what do you reckon?
Number 3, which
I'm 98 Rockford.
Odin.
Oh, you're
Odin's Honor.
Odin's Honor.
That's quite a number of votes for Odin.
Great. Gary, what do you reckon?
98 Rockford.
98 Rockford. Nina? Oh, baby. The 98. One of the night. Yeah, it's a swing vote. It could go either way. I'm telling you.
This is
You're the swing vote, Carolyn. You need to make this.
You want to think about it.
It's a deadlock.
It's a deadlock. Don't go there.
Yeah. Come on, Catherine. It's between. Come on.
Come on.
Oh, she's going on. This is exactly like
Carolyn, it's
the Democrats
election. It's up to
election.
you.
It was Catherine, but it's actually Caroline.
I try and do my best to summarise all the wines that we had last night. In the first set, we started with Charles Simicki Reserve Shiraz. So Bell getting somewhere between 94 and 96 points, I think, from Advocate. And it's remarkably good. It's one of these investment wines that have come into the market that are definitely in the mid-40s and 50s range, dollar-wise, showing fantastically. Texture was a big thing for me in that wine. It was spectacular. It was overshadowed quite significantly by the Elston Command 05, which was the second wine of the night. It's probably Command 98 is probably my all-time wine, along with things like Ringland. But that 05 is on track to evolve over the next 10 or 15 years and become something absolutely marvelous. I really loved it. The third one in that set was the Viking Odin's Honor Shiraz 02. I thought it was going to show a bit iffy, but it wasn't. It was really good. It's definitely holding its oats, which is positive because I've seen so many 02 Shiraz, Barossa Shirazes looking a little dicey recently. So I was really happy to look at that. Number 4, Basket Press 99. A good year, probably a year that I would choose over most of the 90s right now for Basket Press, because what I'm finding is that it's tracking a whole lot more strongly and more assertively than the rest of the 90s right now. And this one was true to form. It was really good. Then on to Evans and Tate Red Bank. Unfortunately, it was probably an okay wine, but given that everything else was South Australian last night, there were some other exceptions, but it didn't show. It didn't show well, but it was in a big class of its own. Standish, we looked at the Standish Relic 04, 99 points Parker, and whilst it was technically fine, I think the old school Shiraz has definitely left it in the dust in terms of form, stature and grace. So nice to see, but not nice to drink more than a couple of glasses, I'd say. Unbelievably impressive wine was the Craigie Range La Sol. Obviously it's from Gimlet Gravels in New Zealand. 07, which was a spectacular vintage generally in that region, but it was extraordinarily good. The Australians better keep an eye on what's going on in Gimlet Gravels, and I really think so. It's the elevation and the form was wonderful. Sort of white pepper influences rather than South Australian black, which really was the foundation for a wine which then just built up remarkably well. There's longevity in that wine. It's spectacularly good. Then next off the rank was the Planeta Syrah from Sicily, the 08. No one really loved it that much, but it was good to see a point of difference from a varietal point of view. Then the Koegsgaard 07 from Napa. Now, I tasted this wine, had no idea, everything was done blind last night. I had absolutely no idea where it came from, and I think I probably never had a Napa Syrah before, and it was very, very good. I was thinking about it this morning coming in, and it was the spice profile of it was completely different from Australia, South Africa, New Zealand. I was thinking and looking for maybe smoked paprika or a smoked chili, kind of a bit muted influence in the wine, which was really intriguing and interesting. The texture was wonderful. It had a density but not a thickness to it, which I found impressive. So much time and life in the wine. It was very eloquent and built well. Fusion with oak and fruit was remarkable. I'm definitely looking for that wine again if I can find it. Then Binder Mitchell Dovetail 02. I really thought this wine was dead, buried and ready for an afterlife as a salad dressing or something you give to your mother-in-law next time she visits. I was absolutely sure this was going to be no good, having drunk a fair bit of it 2 to 3 years back. And I couldn't believe how remarkably good the wine held together. I think you're definitely going to be finding bottle variation. I'm sure not all of them looked this good, but it definitely held its own in quite a heated lineup. I'll put the set winners behind on the screen, as well as wines of the night. Then we did the Koleski 05. Again, I think the wine suffered by sheer class of many of the other wines that had been shown by everybody last night. Technically, it was okay, but it didn't draw votes in that last set. The Binder Mitchell 2 took it, and then the third one in that set was the Basket Press 98, which actually ended up being wine of the night due to some hasty late votes. It was, without doubt, the best 98 basket press I've ever had. It had all the trademarks of what Rocky puts together there, but there was incredible life, energy, and direction in that wine, which I hadn't seen in a basket press from the 90s, maybe ever. So, absolute thumbs up, and thanks very much for that, Roy. It was brilliant. And then we finished with the Rockford Sparkling Shiraz. I think it was the 06 Disgorgement. Amazing night. Thanks everybody for coming, and we'll advertise the next one pretty soon.
The E word is completely banned.
Cheers.
So what's the